chasing the metaverse on a digital quest each day. Finding Upland news and NFTs to trade away. From blockchain gaming to PC delights, navigating the virtual world amidst countless vice.
Hello, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 42 of the More Cheese in the Metaverse show. Today I'm writing solo. Kind of wanted to get used to being alone. It's hard. I was motivated by the beautiful, wonderful Shaq putting out her own stuff and being courageous. So thank you for, giving me that extra oomph. And hello to everybody here. Thank you for viewing. I just go over my little thing. This is a show where I talk about Upland news and other interesting things going on in the metaverse. But before we start, let's remember we're here to have fun. None of this is financial advice. Viewer discretion is advised. I have a lot of biased opinions. I give them. It's not advice in any way, but they're just thoughts to conversate with. Nobody's right or wrong. Everything is just kind of perceived in our own way. And there's a lot to talk about today. So let's get it out. Let's get it on. Upland news, totems. Hold on. I got to put up my... Totems. All right, so I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I am struggling a bit. I feel like I got it under control. And I'm going to show you my chart, and I'm going to give shout outs to people who helped out, invited me to join their group. Let me know if you want to join the group. I know Analytic Assassins have their link out to join theirs. Too Stupid created something, and we're all working together. For the totem part of this, I wanted to go over some of my totem stats and how things have been growing since the start. Shout out to this Jack over at Assassins for helping me with some of the totem amounts, and props to Stupid and whomever put the information for the frequency into the spreadsheet. Let me start showing that right now. Oh, next week, Dopest Crew, I'm supposed to have Stoshan. So that's going to be really, really cool and interesting. He's traveling, so he wasn't able to make it until then. So I would have had him on sooner. So let's see. So here is what I started out with, the top here. And just to show you let's see. It's a lot of people in here. So, all right. So this right here is what I have been using, and based for frequency, not for amount spent, right? And what it does is it takes the second letter in each code for your totem. Now, this is not exact science. This is just something that somebody came up with that I'm personally using. And basically, the frequency reads as current. If the second letter is an A, you feed every 49.3 hours. If it's a B, you feed every 42.45 hours. D, 28.56. E, 21.42. F, 14.28. And G, which is 7.14. The frequency, I believe, is the color. And the orange one is, oh, hey, Zozo, roar. And the frequency is dependent on the color of it. Disclaimer again, this is not exact, this is just something I'm experimenting with, right? So I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'll show you my findings. So now I mapped this out. These are all the stuff here, and I mapped it out from frequency high to low to like high to low. So the one who needs the most feedings is going to go first, right? And so on. I also have it, if you want to check this out, I could give you the link for this. You could check this out. I have it so that no matter how long this gets, you could get to each one just by simply clicking on this right there, and it'll bring you right to that. This is the first one. This is the orange one, which is every 7 hours and 8 minutes. Now, it was going really good until I got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feed. So King Cody gave me some advice on this one. Hey, Boydern, how you doing? Hey, Jen, Skrilla, Cat Killer. He said to kind of make sure you take your protum urn before, like you should have something to collect before the next feeding. So I started doing that, and it started giving me more. My spend score started going up, and this is, I put a yellow highlight on it to let me know that this is the next one. This is going to be the next one coming up out of all of my totems, which is at 6:08 p.m. today. So I should have a collect before I have to feed it again. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Hey, Swarley, welcome. And hey, everyone in the plaza. Good to see you guys in there. Thanks for joining. So let me go to the next one, which is the shark. The shark is every 14 hours, 16 minutes. Now, this one gave me the same, like a similar to this one. This one said I fed too frequently. This one says collect more often as one of the hints. So every time I feed, I will put down if it's success. To me, it just says success and no other hint after it. So with this one, it says collect more often. This was around the same time that I got that hint from King Cody about making sure I grab my protum before I feed again, or just make sure I'm constantly checking to collect my protum. And now the next one is at 12:22 a.m. on Saturday, and I have to make sure I collect that before. But you can see this one is kind of steady in my spend score, even with the protum earned. You could see it went from 5 to 4.75 all in a row. I kind of like that it's the same-ish number. We'll see what kind of curve it brings. My goat one is next. This is actually my hubby's totem. He goes to work, and I am looking after it. And it actually bit me in the butt because today I mistaken his goat for my goat, and I fed my goat the wrong thing. I'll show you that later, which sucks. But, he's my hubby. I love him. I'm going to help him out. This one has been 25. Collect more often. You'll notice it's the same date, same time. Then after that, it's been going great. Score went up from 39, and it's staying right here for now, almost above 60. Next one is the cheetah. Collect more often. So you get it. You get the drift. I'm learning as I'm going. Are you fostering more totems? No, just his. I will go crazy. I have 8 in total, and that's a lot for me right now. So if I was to do any more, I think I would go crazy. And you can see the next cycle. This one has been doing pretty good. It's in the 90s. So that's my palm tree. Here's my goat. Oh my God. So make sure to record. Oh no, King Cody. Well, I don't know. You seem very organized and ready for this, so I think you're gonna do amazing. Um, write down everything, people, even if it's a mistake you made, even if you don't want to see it. This was hard to write down, but I wrote it down. Fed early, thought it was my husband's goat, though it was supposed to be at 1:13, 1:56 a.m. So I put down the time I fed. It did say successful, didn't give me a hint. I'm gonna roll with it. That's pretty good. Um, Next feed is at 1:14, 6:29. So we'll keep going. My dragonfly, successful, successful. This is almost in the 90s. I have to do that one and do that. And then my panda, everything's going pretty good. Collect more often, the same time, same date. All right. Here's another one I messed up with. 12:28, did it at 2:32 p.m. But it was a success. I guess it wasn't, and which is weird because this is the 49-hour one. So let's see what Jin Skrilla has to say. He perceives that the collect more frequent is hinting at the curve slightly going up each time, and possibly every 5 days will help determine their curve, I think. Well, keep that in mind. Could be right, could be wrong. But half of mine are in the 60s. Well, hopefully they go up. I wish you luck. So next one is there. So yeah. Oh, and then I took it away, but I did have the one from Analytic Assassins. Let me just see if I could find it real quick. And they have like a good handle on the colors and how much you should be feeding them. So if you find a link for that, and I'll make sure to put it in the description, go check out their spreadsheet and see what you can come up with. There's also the Totem channel in Upland where you can, talk to people, find out what they're doing, their feedback. Everybody is just coming together really nicely, and I'm loving it personally. Um, Also, a friendly reminder that the activation window for the first totem life cycle is this Sunday, January 14th at 9 a.m. PT. So if you're planning on activating your totem, do so before this date and time, or you will have to, I believe, wait for your next cycle. Oh, there you go. Zoe just posted some group sheets up and running. That's cool of her. Thank you, Zoe. And let's see. And also a second also. There is still more Protem available for purchase. A lot more. Did I purchase them? I did, yes. I purchased the 100K UPX one. You get 100K UPX, plus you get 1100 Protem bundle, and it gives you the most bundle for your money. Like I mentioned before, this is not financial advice, but I do like to be transparent in what I do. What made it a no-brainer for me was that the UPX came with it, number one, and that number two, there may not be another purchase of Protem that includes UPX, or we don't know when. Like, we don't know if it's going to be a regular thing. We don't know if there's going to be caps on it. I figured I have $100 to spend. That's why I spent it. It was a no-brainer. I think of it as Spark, and having the opportunity to earn through gamification and purchasing at the moment. We're pioneers of the STEM life movement. I I want to take advantage of any opportunities I am personally able to take advantage of. Your mileage may vary. Brian. And that's it for totems right now. I mean, it's ever evolving, it's ever growing. I'm excited to see how mine do. And yeah, so moving on, because we have a lot to talk about, and I want to kind of separate these into shorts later on. That way you guys can digest it easier. But next topic is the Upland Q1 2024 update. And I loved it. I love this. I love the video so much. I watched it over 5 times just to kind of absorb it. There was a lot to it. You had to really kind of go in slowly to find out all the different little things, there was a hint in there for me, and I will show you, I will talk about it. So basically, the first thing that they mentioned was temporary cars for new users to test out driving. I'm a fan of this. I like this. With first time users, you need to grab their attention and show them all the stuff they can be doing if they own the asset. A lot of play to earn games let you play for free to see kind of what you have to go through to earn or to be able to play and compete with others for the YouTube. I saw your comment and I got squirreled. To see what they want before they kind of jump in feet first, and I think that's important. They also mentioned MetaMask ETH purchases and adding other ERC tokens to the mix. While I don't use ETH myself, I'm a Polygon user. This again opens the door to new and different users of ETH. There's a lot of NFT projects out there that use ETH, and the user base is big. So I would love to have them come to Upland and see what that's about, and if they can do so with their ETH, that's just another door opening for new players. I personally can't wait for the Polygon. I'm a big Polygon user, and they did say that they will be adding other ERC tokens to the mix. Let's see. Zoe. Seasons. Now this one, I feel like I'm looking at someone that doesn't exist. My camera is facing. Let me just put myself here. All right, that's a little bit better. All right. Seasons. This excites me. Upland players know about seasons through like the beginning stages of structure ornaments. The team has come up with a very comprehensive plan for the real essence for the term seasons in regards to gaming. They were kind of cautious to not say too much on it. They didn't give any more details, but I can't wait to hear more. I can't wait to hear what you guys think will be some of the things they'll add. Put them in the comments. I'm always looking at comments. I want to see maybe for everybody who comments, I'll put together a wheel for next show and do some UpX giveaways for winners. So see if you do that. Let me know what you guys think the seasons will be pertaining to. Transport. Just see. Oh, we're gonna need snow plows. Yeah, probably. Like, and there was a mention. There was a mention later on about there's something that Danny said. I'll talk to it when I get to it, but it revealed a little something. All right, let's see. Where am I? Transport expected in the first quarter. One of the things mentioned was the ability to get back into the race. If you were kicked out, you're able to rejoin. They're making like improvements, like quality of life improvements, because I know especially in the more the speedway cheese breeze, that a lot of people get kicked out sometimes in the beginning and they're not able to rejoin. So this is good for that. Let's see. They also said they mentioned improvements will be made to how the cars make turns on the speedways and the ability to define the scopes of the race, which is amazing because that comes to the way I do my races. For example, only those with a Series 4 can participate, etc. Now, this is the part that really got me excited, and this is huge. Edan mentions reviewing the client racing code and considering making it public. What does that mean? It means players, developers can build on top of it, create their own iterations of car racing. I'm hoping that this would mean that the cheese would be able to create a way to make coming in third or fourth a way to win instead of coming in first, right? So this would be really exciting, and I can't wait to play around with that and be able to make the cheese breeze have its own kind of it, laws, rules, you know? Danny then mentions that she's a true believer in open source code, sourcing code to add features, different options. And to be honest, this reminds me of all the mods you could download for PC games you already have beaten, creating new ways to beat the game. And I love this. I got excited as soon as I heard it because I don't know, you guys know I'm a pretty huge Fallout fan, and being able to replay the game with different mods, choosing different endings, like somebody like created a whole new element that you can go into with the mods, and you're able to have, I don't know if you guys have played the game, but you're able to have the head of the institute. I won't disclose who that is if you haven't played it yet and you want to be, a companion in the game, which is awesome. So they also mentioned locations only reachable by cars. That was mentioned, and the ability for business opportunities for those that have vehicles that can go to those areas. So I know places without airports, Danny mentioned, that will need transport. Maybe you have to, there's like, and this is speculation. This is total speculation. Maybe there's a way for you to build a cab company thing where there's a queue of people waiting to be picked up, and like people are just waiting there to like go get them and bring them into the city instead of buses. Like that would be totally freaking cool. I would love that. Then they mentioned cafes. This is all still, the Q1 2024 update. With that, we have like maybe three more things in there. It's a lot. It's a lot. I loved it. Cafes, different ways of monetizing the cafe. Some examples given were subscription based, selling items within the cafe. Danny mentions holding events with speakers as one example. I know the community, the Upland community, is very talented, so I'm sure they'll be able to come up with something in regards to concerts, singing, comedy, tutorials. Sky's the limit. You can go in there, you could teach knitting. People could come pay to have a knitting course. I would love that. That would be amazing. And then the Mid Adventures Playground was mentioned, which was just announced today, a few hours ago. We'll talk about that later. But what they said in the video, players will have the tools to check for errors, see how assets look and fit on your property. This will definitely improve the bottlenecks that were there before and speed things up significantly. Danny mentions in the quarter one that this is the only way really to prepare for the scale that they're expecting. And I agree. Like I feel like like any day Upland can just explode, and then we got to be ready for it. They got to be ready for it. She goes on to say the process is super manual, where right now you got to wait for weeks, months. Am I right? Months, more like it, not weeks. Danny, I love you, but it's months for approvals. We will look we will look more into the UGC Upland Playground update after Q1 details, which is almost done, but we still have a couple more. But there's something that Danny said, and I don't know if it's just me seeing it, but Edan looked a little nervous. I don't know. He played it off pretty good. He said that the new UGC assets that were related to seasons. So I'm thinking, all right. You remember that April Fool's joke that they had in the past where we could vote on zombies, weather, dinosaurs, what have you? I have a feeling that the Upland community will have a chance to create season related map assets that will have a certain utility to get you certain things each season or get you through certain things. Let me know what you guys think about that. There's always, room for speculation. I'm going to be going into the plaza after this. I want to know what all of you guys think about it, what your ideas are. Put them in the comments here too. So, NFLPA replicas, which are in real life twins of NFT items, that's exciting. They didn't mention much about this, only that the burn mechanic will be utilized. So, that'll be something to look into more. And last but not least, the totem ecosystem. So basically, they talk about community coming together, interacting, and figuring out how to take care of their totems. And we're guinea pigs, oink oink. They're learning from us. I'll be a guinea pig, my fellow piggies. Let's be pigs. That's from a show. That's from European Vacation with Chevy Chase. Who knows? GameStop. I guarantee you know that one. He knows just about everything I mentioned. Hey, Beatrice. So let's be pigs. Oink, oink. All right. Moving on. The UGC Playground has been introduced. Now, I didn't have a huge time to go through this, look into it, and write anything out like I did with the Q1 2024. But let's look at it together. And this will be definitely a separate short. Let's see. Pachoo. Did that change? Yes, it did. Cool beans. All right. Upland, the Upland Playground. Sorry. All right, so we're excited to unveil a significant advancement in the UGC ecosystem on the Upland platform, the arrival of the Upland UGC Playground in open beta. Now, a lot of people have been waiting for this, especially Jason from UGC. He's really excited about this. Go tell him hi in the UGC channel. He's a nice guy, very silly, very fun. He loves gifts. So all right, so now accessible at here the playground is open for everyone for exploration and creativity. Here you can adorn upland parcels with various structures, map assets, and more. To note, vehicles are not currently supported and will be available in the future update. That's good to know. All right, so additionally for the general player base, you'll be able to check the size of properties and their ability to fit a variety of different structures. Example, townhouse, factory, and speedway. This will give you the ability to try before you buy, making sure that the desired structure will manage to fit that nice new property you have your eye on. Okay, UGC artists will be thrilled to discover that the playground's capacity for visually previewing and validating the models right on the Upland map. What does this mean? That means, let's say, for example, my artist, D-Tech, he creates something and we're like, how is this going to look when approved, how's it going to look on a map? He can now go in, put that on the map, or I could go in, put this on the map in the playground and see and say, oh my gosh, no, that's too big, or oh my gosh, it's tiny, like that's crazy. So that's what that means for UGC artists. That's awesome. During the open beta phase, we will maintain the existing standalone model validator. Note that once the pause event concludes, submissions of model URLs will still require the use of the model validator. So for those who aren't familiar with that, there is a really long code. There's a validator where you put your map asset in the Blender thing, and it gives you this huge code like that long, and you have to include that when you submit your map asset. Your feedback is invaluable. This release of a playground aims to gather immediate insights from UGC artists as they start engaging with the tool. Please send all your ideas, concerns, suggestions to Upland UGC channel in our Discord. Your input has the potential to greatly influence the upcoming version of the product. I know it just started. It's not going to be perfect. So keep that in mind. Be patient with it. I know Des Jack found some things that she reported already. If you find anything that doesn't look right or is wrong, let Upland know. If you don't know where to put it, ask. I know somebody asked in general. Let me see. Yep. Post it in Upland UGC channel, and they will compile all of the feedback. And feel free to tag a CM, is what Lizette said. So that's good. That's good news. We'll do that. And let's see. I think I went through this. So you guys, I don't go too fast in my things. Sometimes I watch my videos back and I feel like I rush through things. I tried to go a little slower today, but let me know. I'm always open for any feedback that you may have for me. I do have a really interesting article of the week, and that is something that included comments Dirk made about the Bitcoin ETF approval. Oh, that's an ad. Wait. All right, here we go. All right, so yay, the Bitcoin ETF approval. It was approved. I knew it was going to happen soon, especially with that, leak from the SEC, whatever. Anyway, let's go on to read this. NFTs. So basically what this article is saying is that usually in the stock market, when one particular stock goes up, there's a wave. There's a wave, and it brings with it everything that has to do with that particular stock. So let's say, for example, if a pharmaceutical company did something good, usually other pharmaceutical companies that do the same research will rise a little bit as well. Okay, so basically this is what that's saying. NFTs come back following spot Bitcoin ETF approval. So what this does is it puts Bitcoin and NFTs and the such into the eyes of other investors that wouldn't normally look at Bitcoin, but they do dabble in ETFs. So Cipher Capital's Bill Kean said the growing understanding of Bitcoin could increase investor curiosity and appetite for NFTs. I really hope so. As the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, approved the first spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, ETFs, in the United States, Web3 professionals argue that the approvals can boost the dwindling sub-crypto ecosystem of non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Okay, and then they go on to show the Instagram. Bill Kean, and if I'm saying his name wrong, I'm sorry, the chairman of crypto investment firm Cipher Capital, said that perceived alternative assets like NFTs stand to benefit indirectly from the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs in the United States. I agree. Kean believes that the approval of the ETFs will also play a pivotal role in mainstream finance's acceptance of BTC and will likely also affect NFTs. The growing understanding and acceptance of Bitcoin will likely spill over, increasing investor curiosity and appetite for NFTs. He added that expanding knowledge and comfort with digital assets could also lead to a broader embrace of NFTs as a viable investment alongside BTC. Oscar Franklin Tan, the chief financial officer of Atlas Development, a core contributor to the NFT platform Engine, believes that the spot Bitcoin ETF approvals will boost NFTs. The executive argued that Bitcoin has NFTs, referring to the Ordinals protocol, which has had over 800 million in sales volume in the last 30 days. All right. The executive also told Cointelegraph that the ETF approvals are crucial validation, showing that the largest digital asset is now SEC approved for retail. No one needs to explain anything. They can just point to the ETF, complete with the big names of BlackRock, Fidelity, and Coinbase. That's true. That's pretty cool. So you don't have to like learn a whole bunch of, cryptocurrency stuff. You just go and you get that's cool. In addition, Tan said that after the spot Bitcoin ETFs, ETH ETFs could be next, bringing a renewed interest in the Ethereum-based NFTs. Tan added, this will bring attention back to the original Ethereum NFTs like Bored Ape, Yacht Club, and CryptoPunks, which have far more history and established communities than Bitcoin NFTs. All right. Sergey Sheleg, again, sorry if it's wrong, the chief product officer of the Web3 social platform Nicegram. Oh, I like that, Nicegram. Described the integration of traditional financial structures like ETFs with crypto as a positive signal to the NFT market. The executives believe this could improve confidence and increase institutional involvement in the NFT space. So basically, everybody's just saying that this is a great thing. And here we go. Look at this. Look at this guy. Meanwhile, Dirk Luth, the co-founder of NFT gaming platform Upland, said that the ETFs will reduce the perceived risk and complexity, definitely the complexity of entering the crypto market. This will create more comfort in extending purchasing activities in the NFT space, and I could not agree with him more. Luth believes this will also likely grow the increased market liquidity, the expected reduction of price volatility, better infrastructure, and more regulatory clarity. The executive also said that the approvals will raise awareness and confirm that the crypto industry is here to stay and has a future in the US. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it does. All right. Oh my God. I feel like I'm so. Wait. Okay. All right. So now we got all of that over with. The only thing to do is to race on the cheese breeze. That's my cheese breeze song. Cheese breeze song. Cheese breeze, yeah. Cheese breeze song. While you're waiting for it to come up and code to be given to you. Oh, select car. Come on. Jeez. Copy. And sorry for the nasal. I do feel like I'm coming down with a bit of a cold, but 'tis the season, right? 'Tis the season. Here is your code. Get the hell in there. Let me put this up on my screen. Present. Yay. All right, cool. Make this a little bigger. All right. So there's a little bit of a lag. I should start seeing people in about 2 or 3 minutes. Shaq, it's your chance to get in there and take the win. Take the win. There goes Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Sorry. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? All right, and what place should it be, people? What place should it be? You know what? I'm feeling generous. I say it's going to be second and fourth. So second and fourth. Oh, and let me put this on there. X. I don't know if that's an O or a 0, so I'm not even going to say it out loud. But it's on the screen right now. We got a Shack Attack. Woo-hoo! Make sure you watch her new show. I love it. I'm kind of addicted to it. I keep looking at your YouTube to see if there's another one. I put a subscribe on there so it'll pop up on my phone next time I see a new Shack Attack. Shack Attack video. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We got Boy Dern. Definitely. Oh, you're awesome. Shoot. You're awesome. I love you. I'm so happy you started doing a show. Let's see. While I am doing this and waiting for the last two, I am going to go and make sure there weren't any new people in the Cheese Breeze. And not the Cheese Breeze, in my More Cheese in the Metaverse for the Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names, Wheel of Names. Oh, I do see that the number of cheesy-fied number twos are this. We have 14 cheesy-fieds and 14 cheesy-fied number twos. Oh, nice, Zoe! We have a Zoe! Zoe! One more. One more. All right, let me make sure I have all of this in here. Little Christmas, right this very minute. Uh-oh. One more person, come on, get in there. Don't you guys like winning stuff? Nice. I love me some Zoe. Love me some Zoe. We're just waiting for the 6th person to show up for the race. I don't mind because it gives me a chance to write these names in. So it's like, you're not waiting on me, I'm waiting on you. Well, yeah, you are kind of still waiting on me. Oh my God, look at this. 16 seconds. If someone's going to get in there, there's 2 chances to win. We got Swirly just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. I love it. Swirly, 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 swirl. Is a song I do when I'm playing video games at night with my crew. Now, my car doesn't count. So if I come in 4th place, it's the person after me. Same as if I come in 2nd, it's the person after me. Oh, I could take that down. I'm gonna bring your totem to race. So you're just waiting for all players to be in. We don't want to. If don't touch your don't touch anything. Just let it be. I noticed that until they come out with the ability to come back into the race, that's your best bet for right now to ensure you don't get kicked out. Any day now. Aw, thank you, Ka-chow. Oh, sorry, Swarley. Well, with the rules not being first, there might be a way for you to still win. So, you never know. Okay, so it's 14, so it's 13. 13. Cool. Oh my gosh, come on. I can't wait for this to be freaking updated and made a lot more. You're killing me, Smalls. That's what GameStop says to me in our game. You're killing me, Smalls. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Vroom, vroom, vroom. All right, let me change the view on this. All right. So we got Boydern in 2nd. We got Zoe in 4th. So far, they're the winners. Look at them. They're going so slow. They're like, screw you guys. I'm getting ahead. Oh, Boydern, Wedge Cloud, Boydern, Wedge Cloud. Let's see. Shaq is in 4th. We got Zoe and the Shack Attack. Let's see. Everybody's so close up. I love that. That is what gets me excited. Like a close race, a very close race. Oh, who we got? We got poor Swarley is all the way at the back. It's because I'm in front of you, Swirly. Oh my God. Let me try to move out of your way. Oh, I have to go to meet. All right. There you go. Oh my God, Swirly. Maybe you could catch up. Jeez. Jeez. All right. Going into the second. Ugh, I keep eating my hair. I'm still putting these names in. I have to figure out a way to make this how do you say auto? All right. Wheel of Names is done, so I can concentrate on this completely. Let's see. We have Boydern in second. We have Zoe in fourth. We have Kachow in fourth. Swarley in fourth. Swarley, you're winning for now. Kachow in fourth. Swarley in fourth. See, this is what I was talking about. You never know what can happen. Somebody can mess up. Swirly is going to third. Maybe he'll try to get second. I know you can't control your car, Swirly, but you might, you might win by mistake. Swirly is in fourth. Oh, going into the third. Yeah, Swirly's in fourth. Boydern's in second. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't want to pick any favorites, but I kind of want Swirly to win just because he can't control his car. Uh-oh. Oh, be careful, Kachow. Boydern. I wonder who's going to win. This is so crazy. We got Shacklin in fourth. Kachow in second. Swirly in second. Oh my gosh. Kachow, Shack, Boydern, Kachow, Wedge Cloud, Kachow. What? Who is gonna win? Who is gonna win? Look at this. Look at this little beautiful clump of cars. And I'm all the way back there. Let me boost myself. All right, we're coming up. We're coming up to the end. What? Kachow, did you do that on purpose? That was awesome if you did that on purpose. and Zoe. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me go to me. I just want to get like the exact like winners on the screen just to make sure. All right, here we go. Swirly. Oh, see, that's right. Swirly and Boydern won. That's why I always go by this because you never really know until this comes up. So I'm gonna just take this, make a copy of it. Grats. Ka-chow, that was amazing. Like honestly. Oh shoot. Positive sabotage is positive sabotage. That's the word. That is the word. Let me put it in contests. So you guys win a traffic walk light of your choice. You could either do it in the black metal or the yellow metal. I usually tell people yellow is like an inner city, black is usually suburban, upstate. Aw, that was too kind. And it was also like just awesome to see somebody who had no control of their car win. Positage. Yes. I love it. I love it. Now just one more thing to do, and that's the wheel of names for everybody who owns a More Cheese in the Metaverse NFT. And there's only two. There's only two, and you're in the More Cheese in the Metaverse Discord, and you are verified in the honeycomb in there. You have to verify twice, depending on how many NFTs you own. If you own two, you have to verify twice. And when I come out with the third one and you own it, you have to verify a third time. This is what keeps it automatic and keeps the cheese not so crazy. Let me remove that. Sorry, I have so many tabs open. I really need to not have so many tabs. But here we go. Present. I have to make sure that I present it so you can hear the music, because it's cool. Spin that wheel. Now I just want to let everyone see 6 Weeks Angry BCR Cast, D-Tech Disco, GameStop, King Cody Shack, Swedish Mogul, Goldie Zoe Viva, St. Lucy for the first cheesy fied. Then we have 6 Weeks Angry BCR Cast, CPTO JRBZ, D-Tech GameStop, King Cody, Laban Shack, Swedish Mogul, Goldie Zoe Viva. I thought I put Goldie twice because of King Cody. So if you are not in here and you feel like you should be in here, let me know and I will talk you through the way to get on there. And if you want to get on there and you have no idea, same thing. Roll that beautiful mean footage, cheese. Oh, CPTO JRBZ. I have no idea who you are, but thank you for being an MITM holder. I'm sure once we talk, I'll know who you are, though. But you are, let me take a screening because I love screenings. I love screenings. Now, you are the winner of a cheesy playground. And I do another spin because I want as many people as possible to win if they can, because they're my supporters and I love you. All right, so let's see. Oh, I will remove this. Boop. And I will put that in contests. All right, this is for 5,000 UPX, which is twice the value of what my NFT was worth. So, thank you, Zoe, for that, for helping out. King Cody, I'll tell you later because I know you're always on the game chat with us. Oh, who is it going to be? Swedish Mogul. Yay. All right, let me get that in there. Copy. Okay, topics. If you guys are still expecting a prize from me, let me know. I brain fart a lot and I need to be reminded a lot. So please do that. And I'm sorry in advance if that is the case, but don't be shy. My DMs are open. I'm a friendly cheese. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And stay fresh, you freaking cheese bags.